Creating content for YouTube can be a very time-consuming process, with editing taking up a massive chunk of your timetable. That could be time spent on more valuable tasks such as ideation, improving your script writing skills, and managing your business. Hiring an editor is basically buying that time back. You clicked on this video because it's that freedom that you're after. But you're looking for an editor who not only understands the vision of your channel, but can also use their initiative to improve your content in line with that vision, can communicate well, responds to feedback with a quick turnaround, and is someone who works with you rather than against you. Hello, I'm Thomas. I'm a professional editor for over 5 years now, and I've worked for large creators such as Kelsey Rodriguez, a large arts educational channel, and the videos I have edited have now accumulated over 1 million views. I edit on Premiere Pro, Adobe After Effects, and can also use Photoshop to design assets and thumbnails if needed. But instead of giving you a load of buzzwords and la-di-da-di-da about how great I am, in this video, I'm literally just going to show you how I'd work with you. First is first, my job as an editor is to make your life as easy as possible. And to do that, we need to create a system where I have access to everything I need for editing, so we can have a streamlined, efficient experience with a fast turnaround for your channel. And here's how we'll do that. If you're looking to work with me as a new client, first thing I do is jump on a call with you to discuss your channel, what your vision is for your videos, get an understanding of your niche, your competition, the top creators you're keeping an eye on, and then it's my job to absorb a load of your content so I have a really good idea of what you've already established and get a feel for your brand. If that's all green, then the next step is to basically set up direct communication. Ideally, I like to use Discord, but I'm open to whatever my client is used to using. Next up, we need a platform so I can access the necessary files that I need. These can be sent through services like Dropbox, Google Drive, and WeTransfer. Bear in mind, if there's any assets that you continuously use for your videos, such as brand logos, set animations, transitions, graphics, and so on, I'll need access to those too. For YouTubers who use scripts, I'm going to need this too, either in a document or on a platform such as Notion. I love Notion because it digitally updates. If I add notes, you'll see it. If you add notes, I will see it. And we can just exchange feedback on a single platform. Notion is also great because we can actually create other kind of shared spaces for the both of us. Say, for example, if I am like suggesting transitions or animations or things that I'm clipping from videos in your niche that I feel like would work in your videos, kind of like a space where we can just bounce ideas off of each other. But if you just want me to shut up and edit, then I won't take it to heart. Finally is access to your YouTube channel under the role of an editor. You can change this in the settings, and if you go to permissions and then add my Gmail account, I'll have access to analytics and other data that I can use to improve future edits. Once this foundation is all set up, here's how we run things smoothly. First of all, you send over the files or give me access to the files that I will need to edit, and give me a deadline for the version 1 of the video. Deadlines are important because as much as I love to turn around things quickly, I need to organize my other work, so I prioritize different projects depending on the deadline. So you'll still get your video when you want it, but I need a deadline for version 1. This is also a very important point of the process where you need to communicate to me anything I can't get from Google or my side. This could be requirements to do with a sponsored section, or a certain kind of joke, meme, or soundtrack that you'd like to use in the video. I can't read your mind, so send all of that over now so I can implement it in the edit. As for the rest, have trust in me as an editor, I'll sort it out. I'm happy to design assets on the go, happy to Google things on the go, and I'll work things out. Now, the next stage, of course, is the edit. Now, this stage is usually smooth sailing because we've set up everything. I have everything I need, so I can basically go and just edit the video. But if there is something that comes up, I'll send you a quick DM letting you know what's up and finish off the edit in every other aspect, leaving out any small issue that will most likely resolve quickly. These tend to be issues like with files or just computers hating human beings, but rarely happens. Third stage, once I've finished the edit and I'm done with version 1, I will upload it to your YouTube channel as either unlisted or private, depending on your preference. And in an ideal world, that version 1 is an absolute banger and you're happy. But the reality is though that sometimes a couple changes might be needed, and I'm also a human being, I might make the odd mistake here and there. Cough, cough. American spellings versus UK spellings. You guys spell it wrong. I spell it right. Well, jokes aside, I will learn from any mistakes that I make and I won't make them in the future. Now let's talk money, payment. So when I start working with a client, I actually charge an hourly rate for the first 3 projects. This gives me a chance to get an average kind of time that I'm working on each project, and then I negotiate a price per project. A price per project is actually beneficial to both me as an editor and you as a client, because every time you send me a project, you'll understand what's coming back on the invoice. And once I get faster and more efficient at working, I improve the edits, I improve the turnaround time. I'm not punished financially for doing a better job. As for payment options, I am based in the UK, so if you're in the UK, that makes things easy. Overseas can be a little bit more complex, but I like to use Wise because absolute minimal fees, and when you use other services such as PayPal and other payment avenues, they kind of tend to charge a load of ridiculous fees that add up to stupid amounts over time. If you'd like to see my current rates and if I have time available to be booked, there is going to be a link in the top of the description where you can submit a form. We can get on a call and see if I'm the right fit for your content. Hope to speak soon.